guided by the fighter mentor. Attention. The sound you're hearing now is not just a voice. It's an invitation. An invitation to cut the noise, to say goodbye to the excuses you use as a blanket. Productivity is not more work. Productivity is a conscious choice. You live in a world that celebrates movement, not progress. Moving is easy. Progress requires cold blood. Most people confuse busyness with achievement. Working late is not proof of value. Value is measured in results, not hours. Discipline is not brutality. Discipline is architecture. It is designing your life so the person you want to become shows up naturally because the environment pushes them forward. Let's do it differently today. I'll give you direct truths, stories that sting a little, because discomfort is the salt that makes you grow, and tactics you apply starting tomorrow. First, the truth no one talks about. Talent is entry. System is exit. You can have talent and waste it on distractions. You can have no obvious talent and win through habits. If you want a useful life, build a useful system. A short story. There was a man who kept a journal and called it the Inventory of Promises. Every night before sleep, he wrote, "What did I promise myself today?" Promises made and kept began to add up. In 2 years, he was shocked. What seemed small became massive. The promise is not the big gesture. It is a repetition of small promises. Now a tactic, simple, practical, brutally effective. 1. The mandatory block, 75 to 90 minutes, one single task. No social media. Minimal screen. Visible timer. At the end, write one line. What did I move forward? 2. The first-minute rule. Start with the smallest possible move. Open a file. Turn on the desk lamp. Movement breaks resistance. 3. The environment that makes you. Remove 3 distracting things from your space. A notification, an attention-stealing object, a browser tab. Replace with 1 stimulus that pulls you to action. Timer, notebook, short list. Repeat these 3 steps for 30 days and your reference point changes. If this is helping you, turn on the bell and subscribe. Let's go deeper, not to tire you, but to lock you in. When willpower fails, rely on the mechanism. Mechanism equals you pushing the world in your favor. Practical example. Want to publish 1 video per week? Plan. Monday research 30 minutes. Tuesday draft 45. Wednesday recording 90. Thursday editing 60. Friday thumbnail and upload. Block on your calendar. Treat it like a boss-level commitment. Don't confuse speed with direction. Many people run nowhere, possibly with good aesthetics on social media, but empty inside. Always ask, does this move me closer to goal X? If the answer is no, cut it. Take a deep breath. Think of a task you've been pushing for weeks. Now define the first step and say it out loud, even alone. A failure story that teaches. I met a creator who wanted to change her life. She invested in courses, videos, promises, but she didn't implement. What was missing? System. She was an eternal student, not a practitioner. When she started applying, results came, not miraculous, but consistent. Consistency erodes the advantage of the talented, who show up only sometimes. Guided practice. Close your eyes for 8 seconds. Inhale 3, hold 2, exhale 3. While breathing, think of your boldest goal for 30 seconds. Visualize the first clear action. Then open your eyes and write that action. Do it in 60 seconds. Advanced system details. Choose 3 weekly priorities. Each priority equals 3 microtasks that fit into a 90-minute block. Do a nightly review, 5 minutes to note wins and corrections. Do a weekly review, 20 minutes Sunday or Monday to adjust blocks. These rituals are the cement of discipline. How to recover lost days. Don't drown in regret. Use a recovery day. Choose one morning to clear pending tasks, reorder your calendar, and restart with 2 consecutive blocks. Don't procrastinate recovery. Schedule it. Powerful mental tools. Daily vote. Upon waking, say quietly, "Today I deliver X." Visible pact. Write one goal on the mirror. Read it before leaving. Habit anchoring. Pair the task with something established. Coffee plus writing, stretching plus review. A neuroscience reminder. The brain prefers the easiest path. Create the easiest path for what matters. Simplify the start. Increase friction for distractions. Moment of courage. The separating question. What will you do today that your 6 month ago self would thank you for? Choose one action and do it now. A brief inspiring story. Once, a woman put up a 30-day board and marked an X for every day she completed her block. On day 30, the board was full. She was no longer the same person. Small repetitions renew identity. How to maintain social momentum. Share your goal with someone who will hold you accountable. Schedule a weekly check-in. Public accountability is powerful fuel. What you heard here is a map. It is not the territory. If you want practical guides to build a 30-day system with calendar templates, draft prompts, and pre-configured daily routines, that's in the next episode. Final lines to burn into your mind. Discipline is not about becoming another person. It's about fully showing who you already can be. Every action is a micro vote. Accumulate votes. Design your life by intention. If this content is already making you reflect, like turn on the bell and subscribe, I'll know how many are ready for transformation. Discipline gives you leverage. With it, you pull the future closer. Don't let time cut your possibilities. Start with a movement. Make the first minute count. Today, now. Next episode, how to configure your perfect month in 60 minutes. Come back, because those who return build.